All right, Comp 1, welcome to week 9. Yes, this would normally be the week that we take off for spring break. This is the crazy year. I've never taught a year of college. This is my 10th year of teaching college English, and this is my first year without a spring break. Hey, we're in this together. Yes, I would prefer having the week off, but hey, this is where we are, so let's make the best out of it. Let's get through it, and let's never have to take this class again, right? So you don't want to take the class again. You want to do well. I want you to do well. Let's just agree to move forward with that positive attitude. So this week we are moving on with SA3. You should have handed in your SA2 on Friday and took a look at the SA3 assignment folder. So we're going to take a look right now at the syllabus. We are in week 9, and so let's just, but we'll take a quick look. We're going to take a quick look at what you should have already started last week whenever you finished your SA2. It says, learn Aristotle's 3 appeals, read the assignment sheet for the analysis essay, which is SA3, and new readings. For summaries, it's only natural, and that is a web link in our SA3 folder, and why bother from the textbook. So that is in the textbook, and you can look up the page in the table of contents. It's Why Bother by Michael Pollan or Pollan. I don't know. Pronounce it however you'd like. But anyway, it's Why Bother, and it's in the textbook. Let's take a quick look at where you're going to find the videos, because it's really important that you watch the videos. Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing about this essay. This essay is not a difficult essay. However, the reason why people generally, if they do poorly on this essay, it's because they didn't understand it, or they didn't take the time to understand it. That's really what I find is the most common thing. So especially SA2 and SA3 in this class are very easy, but they often are misunderstood. So take the time early on to understand what I'm asking you to do. Then the actual writing of this essay is not that hard. It takes some thinking, but when it comes down to it, as long as you understand the basics, or at least the goal of this essay, you should be fine. And really the goal of this essay is not to make your own argument. It's not to write a book report or to tell me what you read, okay? That's not the goal. The goal of this essay is to analyze the decisions that the author made in his or her argument, and essentially comment on how well or how poorly those decisions affected the argument. And I give you an example essay in the SA3 folder of a previous student who did this very well. And you can take a look at this previous student's essay to get an idea of, okay, this is essentially what we're trying to do. I recommend looking at that as soon as you can to say, okay, this is what I'm shooting for. If I do something like this over one of these articles, I should do quite well. All right. So early on this week, get in your head exactly what it is the goal is. That's essential. And then really everything from there is just applying the things that you should already know. But let's take a quick look. The SA3 folder, you take a look at the SA3 lectures folder. I want you just to watch all of those videos this week. Okay. So watch everything in this folder. You're going to watch the SA3 primer. Okay, that's where I'm going to explain SA3 in a little bit greater detail. And then all of the different process parts, all of the parts of those process points, you're going to need to watch all of these little videos for that. And then, of course, the 3 appeals. So these 3 videos at the bottom, these are older videos. This is back in 2016 I made these videos, but it's still accurate. It's about Aristotle's 3 appeals. If you watch these, they will catch you up. Many of you guys already know about Aristotle's 3 appeals, but many of you guys have never heard of it. That's fine. All of you should watch these 3 videos. And once you understand the Aristotle's 3 appeals, you'll understand essentially, you'll have a tool that you can use in this essay. Because the goal of this essay, again, is to analyze the decisions that the author made in his or her argument. And we're basically just trying to make a comment on, was that piece of information, was that evidence, was this paragraph where the author maybe told a story, was that helpful? Did that actually make the argument stronger, or did it make the argument weaker? That's essentially all we're really trying to do for this essay. So, okay, so all of the videos. So watch all of my pre-recorded videos this week to get a good handle on what you're going to be doing. Because as you can see in week 9, I want you to do your brainstorming, clustering, and free writing, your audience awareness paragraphs, and your outline. You at least begin your outline. You don't have to have it totally done by the end of this week, but we're going to be moving along quite quickly in this this essay. All of it from now on, you should have a pretty good handle on the process that we're doing, and we're going to be just moving right along. Another thing you're going to do a lot of this week is reading. So I apologize, guys. I know a lot of times people want to glaze over the assigned readings, but I promise you, I'm not giving you readings just to give you readings. This is college, and you're expected to do a lot of reading. So this is part of it. I want you to read in your inquiry textbook pages 104 to 133. And you're going to learn a lot about some things I really want you to know in this essay. So I'm going to be grading you on how well you can show me that you've learned that material. So you'll need to read that. The other thing you're going to need to read is chapter 9 in the inquiry textbook. So chapter 9, real quick, if you take a look, that starts on page 279, and then it goes to page let's see, right around page 324. So that's a lot of reading. Okay, so there's quite a bit of reading that you're going to have to do this week. There's a lot of work you're going to have to do this week. You normally would be going on spring break, and this week, instead of going on spring break, you're doing a lot of work. I am sorry. I don't mean to be that teacher, but this is what I would normally be giving you after spring break. And it's because we need to know this stuff, and we're going to be using it. So do yourself a favor, say, okay, this week I'm going to really do all these readings. I'm going to watch all of those videos. I'm going to completely get ready to nail this essay. Because I will say this essay is worth more than your last essay. Essay 1 and essay 2, they were worth 10% of your grade per essay. This essay is worth 15% of your grade. So the stakes are higher now. Okay. And it's also an essay that is, like I said, it's not hard. It's just you need to understand the principle. You need to understand the goal. And to give you a better idea of the goal, in your essay 3 folder, I give you an example essay. So you can scroll down to, let's see, where is it? The example essay. Let's see, this is the assignment sheet, so make sure to read the assignment sheet. Where are we going with this? Here it is. This is the example essay materials. This one right here, there's a folder. The reason why I put it in a folder, if you click on it, you can read the article that this student is analyzing. Okay, so you can actually just really peek over this student's shoulder. This student got an A on the paper. And okay, so this is the article that the student had to read. If I were you, I would actually read it. It's not that long, so it won't take you that long to read, but you can actually read the article that the student had to read, and then you can read the article that the student wrote and got an A on, and say, hey, what is it that this student is doing? So take a look at the student's thesis statement. Take a look at how the student analyzes, how the student uses quotes, paraphrasing, summarization, things like that, and model your essay after this particular student. Now, this student wrote an essay that's a little longer than you'll have to write, I think. It's 4 pages. This student almost got 4 pages. Yours doesn't have to be that long. It can be that long, but it doesn't have to be. But basically, I'm giving you a student's essay to look over. And that is essentially because, like I said, this essay isn't that hard. It's just oftentimes people don't take the time to really learn, they don't take the time to really figure out what the goal is. Once you know what the goal is, most people do really well on this essay, and it's worth a lot of points. So that's a plus. Okay, so having said that, that is your goal. That is what you're working on this week. So take a look at the syllabus. Make sure to read the analysis essay assignment. I want you to read it. I want you to watch all those videos. I will be in my office off and on today grading papers, and that is specifically for reporting your midterm grades. So if you want to hop into my office, I'll be in and out on Monday. Of course, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, it's always 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. On Tuesdays and Thursdays. Usually I'm available in the afternoon. However, I normally have a lot of appointments on those days. So please email me and make an appointment so that we can meet. And that helps a lot. If I know ahead of time that you're going to be there, I can make sure to put that in the schedule. But basically, if you need any help, if you'd like me to explain these things after you've watched my videos, right? I made a ton of videos for this. And after you've read the assignment sheet and the example, if you still have questions, feel free to drop in or email me. I'd be happy to help you. All right, guys. So that is our goal. Those are our goals for this week. I am adapting to the time change just like everybody else. So hang in there. Also on your midterm grades, SA2 will not be included in your midterm grade, but everything else that you've handed in will. So I just don't have time to grade SA2 in time to put it on the midterm grades. So just know that your midterm grade really is pretty light. It's really based off of everything except for the second essay that we've done so far. So it's something that you'll want to definitely watch as the semester progresses to see where your grade goes once that essay is graded and factored into your grade. Guys, I hope this helps. If you have questions, let me know. Have a good week, and I'll be there if you need me.